Before we get into the video, guys, make sure you drop a like and maybe even a comment. The thing about this channel is we're all about helping players, maybe players that are in need. We're going to start giving away boots and shin pads and whatever, maybe some shirts and stuff like that for players that need as soon as we get monetized. So the quickest way to do that is by liking and watching the whole video. Alright guys, this first dribbling drill is just getting used to pushing the ball but keeping it underneath you. So a lot of players, when they dribble, they kick the ball in front of them and they're creating a big distance between them. The problem with kicking the ball away and creating such a big gap is the further away the ball is from you, the closer it is to another defender, and it's easier is for them to tackle you. So what we're trying to do is when we dribble, we're trying to do it in our stride. So as we're running, we're kicking the side of the ball, and now it's beside me and it's in my stride, so we're not slowing down our pace. So as we're going down, as we just go nice and slow, as we get faster and faster, you see how my foot's just making the ball spin, but it's staying beside me. It's not getting away from me. I'm not kicking it in front of me. All right. So we're just going nice and slow, keeping it nice beside us. And then when you get confident enough, just start speeding it up. Now it's still beside me and I'm almost at full speed. If it starts to get away from you, then you can use the inside of your foot to do the same thing. Same thing now, full speed. So guys, the next one's pretty much exactly the same thing, except now when it's trying to get away from us, out to the side, we're dragging it with our right foot. Alright, so the thing about this one is, when you're dragging it inwards, you're pushing it, you're not kicking it again. We don't want to hear that kick. Alright? We want to hear a nice, smooth slide. So you're using your hips. So it's a push, and then you're using your hips and you're dragging the ball. As you drag the ball, your body gets in front of the ball, and if a defender's coming to get you, they hit you, they foul you, they don't touch you, you're away. Alright? Problem with most people is, again, they'll kick it, and then they'll kick it, and then a defender runs in and tackles them. Alright, so same thing. Now we're dribbling, it's getting away, drag, dribbling, oh, it's getting away, drag. Alright, nice. You can start off nice and slow, so just going slow, drag, try not to hear that kicking sound, drag. Alright guys, this next one's actually a good trick to get around players in tight situations. So the more you do this one, the less you'll start thinking about it. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag and stop, drag and stop, drag and stop, drag and stop. Just continue to do that, nice and slow, nice and smooth. Again, don't want kicking it because you lose control. So we're just trying to go down the field. Don't have to be fast for a start, drag and stop, drag and stop, drag and stop. You see a lot of the big pros using this one, especially when they're dribbling at full speed, and then they might be dribbling at full speed and then they try and go around a player, run another player. It's such a good drill, so you can speed it up a little bit, drag, stop, drag, stop, drag, stop. We're not trying to kick it, we're trying to drag it with our hips, because we're trying to get in front of the ball so the defender can't get in front of us. So this is how you would use it in a game. You're dribbling a defender, go around them. Alright, these next couple are more for coordination than anything. You're not going to use them so much in a game, maybe in tight situations you might use them a little bit, but more coordination than anything. So we just tap, tap, roll, tap, tap, roll, tap, tap. So you go nice and slow, tap, tap, roll, tap, tap, roll. Nice and slow for a start, and then when you start feeling more confident, tap, tap, roll. You're not going to use this too much in a game, but sometimes you might get into a tight situation and a defender's coming at you dribbling, you might roll past him without even thinking. Or you might tap tap and then roll across him, trying to disguise where you're going. So dribbling up someone, thinks you're going that way, that way, that way, gone. Alright, this is about getting more touches on the ball than anything. So as soon as you get better, try and go a bit faster, see how fast you can get. This one will build up your coordination. Okay guys, so this one is probably my #1 dribbling drill that I would say you need to learn. And it is hard to learn and it takes a long time to learn, but you might have to come back to this video to see the technique because it is very confusing. But it's pretty much like the first or second one that I was saying, when you're pushing the ball and you're in your stride. but then you're going to drag it straight away. Get your arm up, so you're pushing it, blocking that defender. He's very far away from the ball, he can't get to the ball. And then you're dragging it because another defender's coming that way, using their hips. So now the ball's in front of you, putting that foot there. Now you're blocking that defender, you're blocking that defender. They can't get the ball, right? He's going to hit you there, he's going to hit you here, and he's very far away. And then what we're going to try and do is just do that nice and slow up. So arm up, push, arm up, drag. Arm up, push, arm up, drag. We don't want any of that kicking sound. We just want a nice smooth push. And then when you get better, you go a bit quicker. Push, drag, push, drag. All right, guys, nice. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. As I said, that last one can be hard, but it is very essential for any footballer. Watch any good pro that dribbles, and they will do that movement somewhat. It's not always perfect, but in my head, that's how I became a professional football player, with that technique.